$14,000 only for an entire signal chain modeler. Hey everyone, this is Tanshuman from Progress Report, and I'm here today to review the NUX MG-400, a budget-friendly but surprisingly powerful signal chain creator and amp modeler. I'll explore its technical features from a bassist's perspective. Most of the reviews and demos in YouTube are by guitarists, but I'll give it a shot to review the processor's practical uses for me, a bassist, in studio, on stage, and of course while jamming. So let's dive right in. First of all, the build is quite solid for this price point of $14,000. It has a metal body. The switches are quite tactile, and the LCD screen is pretty bright and intuitive. So, pretty simple for a beginner, and also packs a punch for the experts. So you have this effect pedal, that feels pretty stable. I guess you can wah, pitch modulate, and so on. Then you have this orange and the one below. These are the two Stompbox switches. And this select rotary knob here, it does the same patch switches. And these three knobs to the right, 1, 2, 3, they perform various toggle and mod functions across different items in the signal chain. And talking about the signal chain, you can see all the items are visible in the LCD screen. It shows the signal in a pretty simple and effective view. There are 3 variations, this is interesting, which you can set on each patch, like turning on distortion, turning on and off amplifiers or other effects. So for a bassist, most of the time, just one patch gives you 3 variations. And these 3 variations you can toggle using just this control 2 switch here. And yeah, there's also tuner here. That's pretty cool. I tried it out on the drop A string and it works super fine. Okay, before going into the amps and cab models, I did go and update the NUX firmware from their website. It was pretty easy, simple, and free. And I also installed their QuickTone software for desktop to manage the settings of the signal chain on my Windows laptop. And as you can see, it's pretty intuitive and pretty simple. And it was pretty easy to install as well. Onto the amps now. The sad news is that this modeler only has one bass amp available along with many other guitar amps. But the bass amp is pretty solid. It's the MLD Melvin Lee Davis preamp and drive. And the good news is it has 8 impulse response IR bass cabinets. Some amazing ones. It has a couple of Ampeg SVT models to one nice Aguilar cab, couple of Mark bass models, and also a Fender Bassman IR. So I'm going to demonstrate some of these combinations now. Go DI into my Reaper DAW, and towards the end of this video, I'm going to play a groove on my physical Ampeg BA 108 amp, and I'll connect the MG400 to it, and we'll jam. So let's go. Alright, that was fun. Now let's dive into the signal chain, and I will show you my signal chain I've configured in the MG-400. So if you see, there is a noise gate here right on top, and I'm not using it. This is followed by a few good compressors. I've used this studio comp in my signal chain. I've kind of reduced the attack to have more transient and consistent notes. Then it is mostly a distortion or booster effect. So I'm using this modern EAT distortion in the blend, just for the modern touch, the intervals touch. This is now followed by the MLD amp. Here you can just set all the different settings like drive, gain, and so on. Then here are the IRs, the next chain item. So I've used the TC Electronics one. I forgot to mention that there's also a TC Electronics cab IR for the bass. So from here on, it goes to the EQ. Here, if you see, I have slightly scooped the mids a bit. Then the next three slots are basically one for chorus, reverb, and delay. The chorus can be replaced with some vibrato, flanger, tremolo, and one harmonizer. I tried using them, but yeah, that's okay. We can skip it for now. And lastly, you can set your entire patch level output here. I've not fiddled with this. So yeah, so this is the signal chain. Pretty simple to use. Then there's a control and a navigation button on the right. So this also helps to kind of edit the LCD screen. Then the tab here helps you manage your delay tempo, and the pedal button here helps you assign different effects to your FX pedal. Here's the master volume, and there's also a looper and a drum machine, so I haven't used that. So not a big fan of using through pedals. But yeah, but this, if you see, it can also connect directly through a USB-C interface right into your laptop. So you don't need a sound card to record your bass directly on your system. So you can use this as an interface. And yeah, so let's now go into the final jam, where I'm gonna just show you all the three variations of this patch that I built. And I hope you like the video, and if you would like to see more gear reviews or anything else, just drop a comment below. And if you find this video valuable, then please hit like and subscribe. I'll keep posting more.